Welcome to Clinton, Iowa. We are up on the dike looking at the Mississippi River. This is a levee that was built by the Army Corps of Engineers in response to the flood of 1965. That flood caused about $5 million worth of damage. Today, that'd be about $43 million. Looking downstream, the lower bridge that you can see in this video is a railroad bridge. It swings open to allow for barges or other larger recreational watercraft to pass through. Now we see a little closer look at what it looks like open. Here shortly we'll see what it looks like closed. We have a lot of railroad enthusiasts in the area, and they come down on riverfront. They love to hang out in nice weather, see this bridge open and close. This is what it looked like during the flood. It was nearly lost. That is a lot of water. At the base of this ramp, you can board riverboats that come through. You'll see a lot of photographers in the spring for the bald eagles. If I'd been standing there in 65 though, I'd have been underwater. So I'm gonna call that a no for me. This is the Freedom Rock. This was presented to the city of Clinton in 2020 by the artist. It was hand painted and it depicts local veterans and 3 astronauts with ties to Clinton. I just think it's so cool and it's amazing. And should there be a levee breach, or if the flood would top over the levee and this were damaged, it would be so disappointing and heartbreaking, and I would hope that this would be able to be recovered. Speaking of the levee breach, in 2019, the Army Corps of Engineers did a levee breach analysis for the city of Clinton so they could look at planning and preparation for this area for example, for zoning and evacuation plans to hopefully reduce flood risk. This is the Showboat. Clinton purchased it in '66 and used it as a floating theater. While the levee was being built, though, it was gone for 5 years, and then it got brought back and put on top of the levee. And now, for about the last 40 years, it's been hosting musicals and comedies, and you get tickets. It's not quite Broadway, but it's still pretty fun, and the locals love it. There's lots to do. There's a bike path. There's pickleball courts, a skate park. There's a actual park where the kids love to go play. There's a pool. A lot of things. We're looking at a restaurant. There's a marina, and there's a lot of love and care put into this riverfront area. This is a World War I memorial. The land for this was actually set aside, and the memorial was placed in 1979. Some restoration began in 2018, and this area here, the city is very, very proud of it. It is absolutely stunning and breathtaking, and I'm glad that this project gave me an excuse to stop by, because I've driven by it probably thousands of times, but I've never stopped to get a close-up look of it, and I'm really glad that I did. This memorial depicts MIA and KIA for World War I. People who lived in Clinton and Clinton County. Absolutely just so heartfelt. Looking west, we're looking at the clock tower for the courthouse. And it was built in the 1890s, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places. About 5-6 years ago, they did repairs in the basement because the first floor was starting to sag due to wear, but there was also some damage in the walls that they had to repair that would have definitely given way for a flood. But that's our courthouse. And thanks for visiting Clinton.